Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to discuss a very important concept that is power of compounding. Now you will think we have heard a lot about power of compounding. What's new into this? So in this video, I'm going to discuss both the sides of power of compounding, right side as well as dark side. So let's get started. First and foremost thing is very basic introduction about what compounding is. So we all know that we are investing the principal amount and there is an interest which is accumulated on our principal amount. Let's take an example of FD. If you are investing X amount or 1 lakh rupees, the interest rate is 10%. So what you are accumulating 1,10,000 at the end of the year, right? But if you remain invested for second year or third year, then the interest will be computed on the interest and the principal amount, which is at the year-end balance. So interest on interest is compounding. You are reinvesting your earning rather than withdrawing it or spending it. So this is the example which I have just quoted. You are investing 1 lakh rupees at 10%, which becomes 1,10,000. And year 2, 10% return will be calculated on 1,10,000, not 1. That is compound. Now, coming to the computation part, what is the compounding formula? This is the same which we have learned in school days. A is equal to P, 1 plus R divided by N to the power N into T. I'll just explain what exactly these all are. A is your future value. P is your present value or the principal amount which you are investing. R is the expected rate of return in which instrument you are investing. N is number of times the compounding is done, monthly, quarterly, annually, and to the power N and T, where T is the tenure or the term. If you are investing for 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, so that is T. So here is a brief where these all A and T stands for. Now just take one illustration and understand in better way. So here, in this compounding illustration, you can see 1 lakh rupees is invested at annual interest of 10% compounded annually. So in this line, first line, you can see this is 10% divided by 1. Why it is 1? Because annual compounding is taken. N and T, N is what? This, and T is 10 year. N is 1 annual compounding. Now take another example. If it is half yearly, the rate of interest will be this divided by 2. So 1 plus 0.10 divided by 2, 2 into 10 will be the power, right? So here you can easily put this table in Excel. You can compute either through this formula or you can simply take FV function. FV function will give you more ease or quicker way, but still you should know the formula as well. Now, quarterly compounding, here you are getting your interest is compounded quarterly. Monthly, your interest is compounded 12 times in a year. Taking the same present value or the principal amount, taking the same rate, the NPER will change because the compounding are half yearly, quarterly, and monthly. So year 1, compounding will be done only 1, and we are investing for 10 years, so it will be 10. Here the NPER will be 20, quarterly it will be 40, and monthly 1. Now the FV will be calculated by this formula. Similarly for these all. This is the manual way of calculating, or you can put the value into Excel as well. Otherwise, you can simply put FV formula and compute this. So I hope you can easily understand by this table that once the monthly compounding is done, you will accumulate more return or more year-end value as compared to annual, half-yearly, and quarterly. More compounding, more interest on interest. Now, the magic of compounding you have heard many times here. You can understand 3 important components from magic of compounding, which are very important. So here it is turning pennies into fortunes. Unlocking your wealth through what? Through 3 very important parameters, that is time, patience, and consistency. Time is what? Longer the duration, the better the accumulated amount will be. Patience, here you have heard about the market link product. If market falls down, investors either they pause their SIP stop or they start withdrawing, which does not show the patience. Consistency, you are investing regularly. There is a discipline in investing. You are not investing only one time, you are continuously investing, that is consistency. So how these three factors taken together, and then the difference will be in terms of your accumulated amount. So let's see one illustration to understand this. Power of compounding for long term. Longer term, here the one example is taken. You have invested 1 lakh rupees at one go, lump sum amount. You are not investing any other amount on regular basis. So first year you invested 1 lakh rupees. The interest accumulated is 10,000 at the rate of 10%. Year end will be 1 lakh 10, which from the previous example you can copy. You let this amount invested for 10 years, your value will be how much? 25 lakh 9,307, 2 lakh 59,374, pardon. And then at the end of 30 years, it will be 17 lakh 44,940. Right? So here, long term, we have taken only one parameter into consideration. You have invested one amount for longer duration, and you are resulting 17 lakh 44,000. Now, another table is regular investment, where you have invested 1 lakh per annum on regular basis. Here in this table, you can see 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12% return. This is based on your perception. How you see, if you are investing in fixed deposit, you will reap the benefit 7%. Other instrument, if some instrument is giving you 8%, so based on your risk tolerance level or the instrument where you are investing, you can choose. Here, the years for how long you are investing. If you invest 1 lakh rupees per annum at 7% rate of interest, your amount will grow to 67 lakh 67,647. Similarly, if you invest the same amount at the 12% rate instrument, which is giving you 12%, 1 crore 49 lakh 33,390. So this is very simple to compute. You can put these formula into Excel and drag it down. Now, in the previous table, I have taken beginning mode for the investment. Now, so far we have discussed only the positive aspect of compounding, which is the bright side. Now, the dark side of compounding is debt. Whenever we are taking loan, the same compounding effect kills. How it is? Credit card debt. High interest rate can quickly spiral out of control. Similarly, for home loan, student loan, long repayment period increases total interest rate. There is one example by which you can understand how it eats. Now, if someone has taken a loan of 50 lakh rupees and the rate of interest is 9.5% for 15 years tenure, the monthly EMI will be 52,211. Number of payments will be 180. That is 15 multiplied by 12 because you are paying EMI on monthly basis. Do you know how much loan interest you are paying? The interest on this loan you are paying as 43 lakh 98,000. And total cost of loan is 93 lakh 98,000. There is another understanding of the same example. For the brighter side is, if you are investing 2,211 rupees for the same tenure, same interest rate, you will accumulate nearly 2 crore 1 lakh something. So you can choose very wisely. Think before you invest, think before you borrow. Now, power of time and early start. There is one more example by which if you start early, how can you accumulate much more higher amount? So one illustration where 5,000 per month, someone is starting at the age of 25 and another is starting 15,000 per month at the age of 45 at same interest rate, 12% annual return. And you will be surprised to see that total investment for both the clients are same. So one is Ria and Tia, both are sisters. Ria started at the age of 25. Ria started later at the age of 45. Ria started very less amount. The early you start, you need to invest less amount and you will accumulate more. Right? So both invested the same amount, 18 lakh. And on one hand, Ria accumulated 1 crore 54 lakh. Tia accumulated only 33 lakh 60,000. And the difference is 1 crore 20 lakh, which is the cost of delay. And here the rate of interest is taken as monthly effective. So harnessing the power of compounding. Start investing early, even with a small amount. The previous slide shows you better. Be patient and consistent with investment. If markets are coming down, markets are going up, irrespective of that, stay invested, stay calm, stay patient and consistent. You are definitely going to get better return. Even markets also have shown that if someone has followed the 7 year cycle, you invested today and remain invested for 7 years, your return will always be positive. Reinvest your earning whenever is possible. It's not you are withdrawing your interest. Let your interest also accumulate interest for you. Avoid high interest debt because the dark side is horrible. Understand the compounding formula and use it for your advantage. In my table, I have shown one example. You can change it according to your requirement. If you need any kind of help, you can just write into the comment. I'll provide you help. I don't say that I'll provide you sheet because I prefer all my students to prepare their own sheet. If you prepare your own, you will learn more. So at the end of the session, a bonus gift for you that is not in a monetary term, that is one small term buster, which I'm going to explain. This is Rule 72, Rule 115, and Rule 144. You might have heard about these all rules. That simply means Rule 72, that is doubling your money. By what term or the time tenure you are doubling your money? Your money is 2x. Then how to get 3x? In which term you are going? How long will it take you to multiply your money 3 times? Then how long will it take you to multiply your money 4 times? Suppose you are investing 1 lakh rupees and you want 2 lakh rupees. How long will it take? So simply you should know the rate of interest also in which you are investing. So that means 72 divided by rate of interest is the tenure. This divided by rate of interest will give you the tenure. Similarly, this is 115 divided by 7.2 will give you 15.97. That is your tenure to triple your money. And this 144 divided by 7.2 will give you 20 years. That means it will be the tenure to multiply your money 4 times. Higher the interest rate, lesser the time taken to get your money, right? So if the interest rate is, let's say 10%, it will take 7.2 years, right? So rule divided by rate of interest, or you can reverse it. Like if you know the term, that this is the term I want, so you need to find out in which instrument you need to invest, which gives you high interest so that you should multiply your money 2x. So that is all for today. Thank you for watching. If you find this video insightful, please share it with others.